Okay, so I'm here today because a lot of people I've convinced into at least trying MeldStudios. Um, they're having to relearn some of the basics of OBS. So I wanted to do a really quick tutorial here. MeldStudio has wonderful tutorials and shorts on their channel, on their YouTube channel, that help you out. I loved them because I can't stand going through like a 10-minute video and the only thing I really need is maybe 5 minutes of it or 3 minutes of the entire video. They are straight and to the point, and everything is set up in playlists. And of course, shorts. So if they've got widget for that, it's usually in the shorts section. If it's a setup situation or a troubleshooting situation, that's usually in one of the playlists. I'll leave links in the description for that. But the main thing I wanted to show you guys on this video is how to schedule. Because if you've done OBS before, there's a certain way that you have to do it, because you're not doing it, you know, if you're like me and you got complacent and lazy a little bit, spoiled with things like Restream, Streamlabs, Talk Studio, and StreamYard. They have it all integrated into their programming, right? You just have to go in there, click schedule, choose stuff, and it's all done through that software. But where OBS and Meld and even Streamlabs OBS is concerned, you have to schedule it in YouTube, take the stream key, put it into your streaming software. That's just you. It's kind of like a trade-off, you know. If you want to do it the easy way when it comes to scheduling, you do the first three that I mentioned: StreamYard, Talk Studio from Streamlabs, or Restream. But you're very limited on what you can do as far as your stream is concerned once you're using those programs. Like, you can only pull one thing up on the screen at a time. Where here in this setup, I can pull up several things. Like, so the tutorials and stuff will show you how to set all of this stuff up. Don't worry, go through those. I'm just showing you how to do this. So you're going to want, for each individual stream, you're going to want one output. Okay, these are your scheduled streams. This is equal to the scheduled stream list that you have on Restream, StreamYard, and Streamlab Talk Studio. So you're going to hit that. You're going to choose YouTube. And then you're going to come to this page. So I want to schedule something. Say I want to schedule, let's see, I've got all of these over here. I believe I don't have anything scheduled later in February. March. I'll just do one in March. That way I know it's good. So I'm going to change my name up here to Stream or Sprints March. And what date do I want? Let's see. I'm going to look it up in here. Because I stream on Sundays at 8 p.m. That's what I've decided I'm going to do. If I do Sundays at 8 p.m. and I want to go to March to schedule this, then the first one is going to be the 1st of March. Okay, simple enough. So 3/1. Done. Now, see down here, it goes Sprints 3-1, because that's going to be your title for your own needs here. And then you need a stream key. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm going to click out of that. And I'm going to go over to YouTube Studios pop up. All right. Now, YouTube Studios, you're going into the studio set, right? You want to go live, but you want to schedule your stream. All right. Create new. I don't need to do the same thing. It still captures stuff, gosh, from way back when. So what I do is I already have a notepad on my desktop that has all of my stuff on it that I use every time, or almost every time. That way I can easily grab stuff. So we're going to go with Cozy Supportive Sprints and Body Doubling with Rach as my title. And then I have a specific setup for what I usually write in here. So I just kind of right click, select all, and then I copy and paste the stuff on there that I want. And then making sure that I do all of this fun stuff. No, I didn't do it for kids. No, I've got these come up automatically, blah, blah, blah. This is something that you might want to take a look at on your stream, because a lot of people overlook this. I want live chat. I want live chat replay. I could care less if somebody could get an AI summary of the live chat, and I definitely don't want to play games on the leaderboard. So I go ahead and get rid of that. This is going to be public. I'm scheduling it for the 1st of March, and it'll be at 8 p.m. Ta-da. Done. So it's going to create the stream. Okay, so see, it's telling you right here, there's an error. Immediately. Change. Right? Well, what you're going to do is come up here and change the stream key from the default stream to create new stream key. And then I'm just going to call it the same thing that I called it in my MeldStudio, which is Sprints 3, 1. This isn't something that's going to be seen outside of me. So you don't need to do anything. Make sure this is at RTMP. Create. And now it's changed this, and you see that the error went away. So all you got to do is hit this little button over here that says copy. And now you're going to go back to your MeldStudio. And in MeldStudio, where you've started your Sprints 3.1, just click on that again. It brings up the same thing. Right here in this box, you're going to put the new stream key. Now, I don't start this stream when going live. I like to control that part. So I click that off. Okay. And it's saved back. You can close out of this. And then now when you go live, you're just going to choose this. Okay. And make sure that you log in to your YouTube when you do it, because that's what that's reminding you, to log in, so that you can also reconnect to use your chat and stream manager. Okay. But before you go live, that way you just choose which stream you're going to be using when you go live, and it should hook you right up.